Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with the reigning and defending undisputed super lightweight champion Chantelle Cameron. Chantelle, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Good to speak to yourself. A rematch, were you expecting a rematch?
Yeah, I was expecting the rematch. I knew I got the defeat against Katie Taylor and I knew she'd want her revenge.
In terms of how you were reflecting on the first fight, I thought you were quite critical of yourself during the press conference there, saying maybe that spike wasn't there with yourself. Why did you feel that way?
I just don't think it was my best performance. I think I've done a lot of things wrong. There was rounds where I looked sloppy, just throwing for the sake of it, and yeah, it just wasn't my best performance.
Interesting way, because I thought you did really well in that fight. I thought that you had a lot more to come from yourself, really, to be fair, which I guess you'll be looking to put forward November 25th. Looking back on the fight, any part of the fight where, because of the occasion, because of the fight, maybe there was a bit of nerves coming into it?
Yeah, I can remember there were like flurries of shots that would hit my arms and my guard, and the place would just erupt. And I was thinking, wow, like how are the judges gonna give me this? Because it can be quite the judges could be swayed easily by that. So I was thinking, oh shit, this is not good. But yeah, I'm just really, really, really grateful that the judges were fair and made the right decision and didn't do me dirty. I'm just very grateful for that.
In those moments, how hard is it to get the focus back on the fight because you're thinking that during the fight happening?
Going back to my corner and having a word with Jamie and kind of being like, right, come on, like switch back on now, back to work.
They say that when you win a world title, your confidence increases because you can say you're a champ and you have that champion's confidence. You're undisputed champion. You defended your undisputed titles. You defended against a great. Has the confidence increased yourself to another level because of that victory?
So for me, it's not the belts, it's the opponent. And I beat Katie Taylor, who, in my opinion, is the best female boxer there is. So for me, it's the fact that I beat Katie and I've got to do it again. So I kind of don't look at the belts as much. It's more the opponent and cementing myself in that sense. Whereas you can win belts in all divisions and have hundreds of belts, but who have you boxed for them? So for me, it's the best of the best opponents and taking their belts. But obviously I'm not taking Katie's belts because she's not putting them on the line. So it's just defending mine again.
Do you feel that you saw the best reflection of Katie in your fight, or there is more to come from her?
I think there's going to be more, yeah. I think she's got. I give her first loss. She's going to be doing everything she can to get her revenge. But again, the same way as that's for Katie, that's the same for me as well. There's a lot more to give, and I refuse to lose.
Any part of you that's kind of like, look, you want to win, of course, you want to get the win, but it's it's a bit of a bad situation that it's like Katie Taylor's homecoming, and like if it was anyone else, you'd be cheering on them you're cheering on Katie to get the win over them, maybe.
Definitely, I think Katie is a great ambassador for female boxing and boxing in general. But the first time I give her way too much respect, and this time it's kind of like, no, I'm fighting Katie. She wouldn't care if I got beat. Like she wants to beat me. That's all she's thinking of is getting revenge on me. So I just got to be selfish and be like, do you know what? You're fighting me. That's it. Like kind of cutthroat with it.
Dublin's a great place. I'm happy to be here. You're happy to be here. Shouldn't we be in Northampton?
Maybe not Northampton. Maybe just neutral grounds. That would be nice. So like Eddie's saying up there in Northampton, but it weren't so much Northampton. It was just UK or anywhere neutral. Katie's got a massive fan base anywhere. I think anywhere we go, this fight would sell out, and that would be because of Katie, because she is the selling point. Like I'm not going to be delusional and start saying it's me, because that's not true. But I don't think I should have to come back to Dublin the second time after just beating Katie Taylor.
I was half expecting you to throw in the 3-minute challenge.
Yeah, like I said it, like I'd fight 3 minutes. I think it suits me best, and I'll be well chuffed with that, but it's not going to happen, so there's no point banging on about it.
Ern said to me in the interview I did with him that, look, if you're not pound for pound number one, then you're up at the top. Do you think about those sort of things? Where do you place yourself in those rankings?
I don't. It's like I said with the rankings, it's just a ranking. Like, I just want to keep winning, and that's what matters to me.
There was sort of loose talks. I mean, I think it was about 6 months to a year before this fight happened about Clarissa Shields and Katie Taylor ever fighting. But is that a fight that you'd be looking for? Potentially, could you get up to those weights, or looking for those type of big fights, big nights as well in the future coming through this one?
Yeah, it'd be great. Maybe 147. Like, obviously, I've not gone past 140 yet. 147. There's so many females out there. There's so many opportunities, but I would never look past Katie Taylor. I think that's disrespectful. That's not the way I go about my training camps. And I wouldn't be that complacent and naive to even think about what's next. I've got one massive job on my hands, and that's all I've got to focus on.
Fair enough. I appreciate the response. Last one from me. Savannah Marshall stepped over to PFL. She's a kick-ass fighter, much like yourself, but you're using your fists right now. Would you ever look to step over into that sort of realm once you've completed all your business in the boxing side?
Definitely. I was Thai boxing world champion, kickboxing world champion, so I got the knees and I got the kicks and I got the elbows. So the right deal was there. Sign me up. Put them little gloves on me.
Chantelle, I much appreciate it. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. All the best for November 25th.